Good morning and welcome to episode 1875 of Hard Factor. It is Friday, January 16th, 2026. Thank you for cheating on the news with us. 80-ish% accuracy guaranteed on this podcast. Patreon.com/Hard Factor if you need more Hard Factor. Today, Mark is up first. Mark, what do you got? You're on mute for some reason in the stream, which I don't understand. But
I don't understand it either. Big story from our hometown.
Oh, Herndon, Virginia. Well, Wes is from Reston. We always got to clarify. But
this would never happen in Reston, right, Wes?
Actually, probably more likely to happen in Reston with all the au pairs and whatnot. Yeah.
Good point.
Oh, it's a wealthier Herndon.
It's a murder.
Dude, I gotta say,
oh, that one. Okay, yeah.
We never had stories coming out of Herndon when we were growing up. Never. And then there's been two this year between this one and Tunnel Girl.
Tunnel Girl was the best. I like Tunnel Girl more than the murders. Tunnel Girl's
She's still digging? Did they put a stop to it?
Yeah.
She'll
never
weird.
stop.
She's still autistic, Wes. So
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know if the city was like, hey, quit it.
You think the city of Herndon is going to stand up to the autistic girl who's viral for tunneling through the town? No, I don't think so.
Right. The municipality of Herndon.
Actually, no, I think, Wes, you're right. I think they did shut her down.
Yeah.
no, because what
they may have.
they tried to bury her in paperwork, and she was like, "Thank you," and she just out paperworked them for like 2 years, and they're like, "Jesus!" So they
She was going to dig under the neighbor's foundation. She's going to collapse some homes if she kept going.
Yeah, so I think they may have maybe gotten her like a bigger field, a terrarium to dig in.
Yeah.
And
An
then
autistic ant farm.
She lives like
yeah, exactly, Wes.
she lives like 14 houses down from your parents.
I know. Yeah, I told my parents to look into it. They didn't. Giannis said, "Why do y'all have two YouTube live streams?" That's a good question, Giannis, because they updated our streaming software, and now we have the vertical and the horizontal option. So
Pick one, Giannis.
Let me ask you, Giannis, what's better than one?
Two.
Oh, also, we should have mentioned this. We've been doing it all week, thanks to Wes figuring it out. Thank you, Wes, and
Well, I
facilitating
figured it out. Wes executed it.
Okay, thank you, Pat and Wes. Mostly Wes for the execution portion of that because he's running it every show.
A lot of the recon.
Idea guys never get the credit.
A lot of the recon was done over here.
Pat tried to do it before, couldn't do it. I actually was able to do it.
Sure.
But we're now live on Instagram. Okay, so the show right now, we're on 3. We're on YouTube, X, and Instagram. Watch live taping wherever you want, and enjoy. Giannis, says Trader 024. And then yeah. So that's it. That's wait. We're in the news. So Mark's got the Herndon story. Wes, you're on deck. What do you got?
I got a bad girl senator.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. She's not a senator.
One behind you.
One behind me. Yeah, you guys know who that is.
Oh yeah.
She's
Cinema.
Yeah.
Is that Kristen Cinema?
It is. I think you say it Kirsten. Cinema.
Kirsten, right?
Kirsten,
Something like that.
Kirsten.
Kirsten.
Cinema.
Just a lot of here.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so much.
Anyway,
all right.
She's a bad girl. I'm gonna tell you all about her.
Love it. Can't wait to find out. I have Metaverse down in the hole because they are in the hole. They're down forever. The Metaverse. Well, I'm pretty sure
Verizon
forever. Yeah, except Verizon's giving you $20. By the way, shout out to Gabe,
which is not enough. You know what? I'm calling Verizon to get more than that.
So if Verizon,
they offer you 20, you call them, they give you 50.
Apparently, they're offering 0, and you have to bitch to get the 20. Is what I'm hearing.
I'm going to be calling them tomorrow. That's 20s. They open the door at 20. That's where the negotiations start. Well,
great comment by Schrader. It says, "You ever had broccolini, Giannis? It's a combo."
Yeah, true. What's up, boys? We cheat on the news every morning. Love from Vancouver, British Columbia. Thanks, Matt 6604.
We love BC, bro. We love BC.
We do love BC, bro. And then Pat, what do you got to close up the show?
Just like a quick just that money, the Venezuelan oil money, is currently in a Qatari account controlled by Trump. I don't know why.
Oh yeah. Well, you know why. You know why.
Well, there's an explanation. It doesn't really make me feel better, but yeah, we're gonna get.
You know why? Because You know, I mean, like, we'll talk.
Hey, what do you guys think the population of Herndon is?
45,000.
Okay.
100,000.
Everyone else?
60,000.
24,000.
Okay.
Damn.
20 between 24 and 25.
Thought it was much bigger.
What is for this year? What year is it? What year is
It was
it?
projected to be 25,000
1875.
this year. Oh, 1875? Oh, bro, 1875 in which country?
Probably
year?
the U.S.
The globe.
Oh, yeah. Okay, just double checking. A lot happened in that country that year. Hold on one second here.
Herndon's tiny, man.
The short-lived
small
Civil
town.
Rights Act of 1875.
Too soon.
Yeah, too soon.
Right.
Too civil
Yeah,
rights.
it's really
Too
close
soon.
after this. Really close after
Too
this.
soon for civil rights.
Oh man, we got a lot of broccolini hate in the chat. By the
Can
way,
you believe these guys?
What are they thinking? You give them an
Broccolini.
inch, they try to take a mile.
Never
Broccolini
look a
is
gift
fabulous.
horse in the mouth.
dude. So broccolini. Look at this. Yana says it's an inferior vegetable compared to its source. I'm assuming the broccoli. And then broccolini says CVAS 317 is a vile weed. So
I mean, I had broccoli tonight, but I also do love broccolini.
Are you gassy?
It's more expensive. Broccolini is more expensive. I'll tell you that.
it's a tough look for.
I am a little
It's a
gassy.
combo?
Pat. I am a little
it's
gassy.
Thank you. It's a combo?
No, I don't think. I think they're two different plants.
No, it's like I think that.
Of course.
I-
Wes, well, okay.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a hybrid between Chinese kale and broccoli.
it's a floppy broccoli that then they say is like a linguine broccoli, but it's
Yeah.
not.
They crossbred.
Yeah.
Let's talk
Okay.
about Herndon.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to buy time because I am really struggling with my internet, and
Oh, really?
and my-
What's up with your net?
I think I found it. Well, my Google Docs it's like, wait, do you want to wait on this page or do you want to exit? And I'm like, well, I don't want to exit it because that's where my story is. So I'm waiting, and I just got it. I had to do a lot of like, you know what I'm talking about when it's just glitching and it's like, hey, nothing's happening. Would you like to exit the page? Long story
That's
short,
why
let's get into the news.
You toss
your
it to
computer's-
me.
Running on
Yeah.
fumes.
I was like,
All right.
"Does the talk about the year?" All right, hey, so major update for you on a wife-killing adulterer true crime story that rumor has it Netflix is about to pick this one up, and it's pretty good. From our hometown, population 24,000, Herndon, Virginia.
Hey. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. We covered this one when it first broke years ago, but it's been a while and it's back in the news big time because they're now at trial. So you kill your wife and someone else, and it takes 2.5 years to go to trial. So just so you know.
That's not
And
bad.
it depends on where you live. That's how long it takes in Herndon.
He was in jail the whole time, though, right?
Well, I would hope so.
Yeah.
I would hope so. Yeah.
I don't know if the au pair was though. I don't know. That's a good question.
She was. She was, and you'll see. She was definitely in jail. You'll see. So, quick refresher. This is 39-year-old Brandon Banfield.
Okay.
He was married to Christine Banfield, and they had a young child, a daughter, and they lived in a home in Fairfax County, Virginia, which is in Northern Virginia, about 40 minutes from Washington, D.C. They also had a 21-year-old live-in Brazilian nanny who Brandon began fucking.
Right,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. Nope.
As one does.
Yeah. Note to
How about
happens. Yeah. Yeah.
How do you
That's-
sell that? How do you sell? She was making $200 a week, I think. Like, it's cheap, so it makes sense. Plus room and board. I mean, these houses in Herndon, they're going to be 4 or 5 bedrooms, right? So you got
His
an
house
extra
was
bedroom.
his house was big.
She lived there.
From what I remember, the picture it was one of the larger Herndon homes. It was
I
like
Yeah,
think
they paid her
it's- I think it's
200
that
a week and
neighborhood
she
as you're
lived
driving by where Mikey Keckman lived. I think that's that neighborhood where you're driving by the high school, you make a left.
Yeah.
yeah,
Old
yeah.
Hunt
I
Way?
had a yeah.
Old Hunt Way.
On
yeah,
Oak Pear
Old
Lane.
Hunt Way. Hmm.
On Hunt Way. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
Nanny Ave.
Right. Yeah, that's close to my house. Yeah. Wow.
Note to wives: don't
Yeah.
let a young Brazilian woman live in your house that your husband hand selects.
Babe, it's only $200 a week. Think about all the
No.
help here.
See, this is what happens. No, it's not the man. It's always the wife. Usually, like the wife wants it because she needs help.
Oh
with the
yeah,
kids.
well the wife wanted a 21-year-old big butt
It
Brazilian.
happens. I'm
woman.
telling you, bud.
Yeah, apparently she had like lingerie and shit too. Hot little Brazilian.
we'll get into
lingerie.
that.
She moved
Yeah, but
in.
she
Lots.
maybe it was just the jail picture that I just recently saw, but she wasn't.
Well, we're gonna
like-
get into the pictures. We're gonna get into the
Alright.
pictures.
She
alright?
fattened herself up. Okay.
Yeah. She's been in jail. That's why we know she's been in jail because the pictures recently.
Okay.
In 2024, Brendan was arrested for stabbing his 37-year-old wife to death in the neck and shooting 39-year-old Joseph Ryan at his home in Herndon on February 24th, 2023. All because Brendan wanted his stupid wife out of the picture so he could be face deep in those Brazilian butt cheeks without any judgment, and probably with a bunch of life insurance money coming his way too. You know.
That's
Yeah.
not her.
It's a Brazilian
That's
butt,
not
bro.
her.
Yeah, it's just a Brazilian butt.
I was wrong. They live in Herndon, like by Frying Pan Park, which like is not really Herndon.
Over by Chantilly.
Yeah, that's when your kids go to Oakton.
Oakton,
Yeah,
Chantilly
Oakton area.
Yeah,
Right by the airport. Like right by the airport.
yeah. That's where I had a cousin that lived in the neighborhood. Yeah.
Yeah. So at the time, Brendan and the nanny claimed that the murders were like self-defense, right?
Right. Yeah. They had a ridiculous story.
Yeah, lay the setup down, Mark, because it's a crazy setup.
This is the setup. So they claim they were self-defense and justified. As Joseph, the man who was shot, not related to them at all, Ryan raped and killed Christine. That's what they said. And Brendan shot him to stop him from doing that.
Right.
Like, hey, stop raping and killing my wife. So he said that he shot him in self-defense. But after the police investigated, it became apparent that Brendan and the BBL nanny set Christine up to be assaulted by signing her up for a BDSM fetish site, creating a fake, like a profile as Christine, unbeknownst to her, then posting a rape fantasy invite with her address saying, hey, come on in, tie me up and do me while I'm sleeping.
Allegedly.
Yes, that's the allegation. So horny Joseph, he shows up at the front door.
What a prank! You can prank someone like that, huh?
It's happened. It's happened. It's been on like Law and Orders and stuff. It's happened. It's tough because then
Instead
the
of
guy,
swatting
the
you,
guy who does the raping,
rape?
is like he didn't. Did he really rape? Because he was tricked. It's
Bring
tough.
a knife.
Yeah, he did. So horny Joseph shows up at the front door, which was left unlocked that fateful day, February 2023. Got inside the house, found Christine sleeping, and opened up his sex go bag, which had a knife, lubricant, electrical tape, chains, and an apricot, which he was going to use as a ball gag.
HornyJoseph.com available, by the way. I think I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
I think I remember the instructions said something like, it doesn't matter how I look or how I smell or something like that. Like, go at me.
Yeah, it was just they waited till Christine went to bed and had it set up, and then they let him in. They basically
I'm going to fight back, okay? I'm really going to pretend I don't know who you are at all.
It's just like
I'm a great actress.
these are just like two of the most disgusting people.
They are. Well, so once Joseph started getting busy, the nanny, who was hiding in the house as a lookout to make sure the plan was going down, grabbed the 4-year-old daughter, took her outside the house, and
good.
called
While
Brendan.
the mom is being raped by your orders. Okay.
Yep, and called Brendan and was like, "Everything is going to plan.
Yeah.
It's going well." And so that's when
raping her.
Yeah, he's going well, Brendan. And so that's when Brendan, who was waiting in his car around the corner of the house, rushed back home with his service pistol issued to him as he's a federal IRS agent and shot Joseph. Then he killed his wife with the knife Joseph brought over, while the nanny re-entered the home at this point and stood at the bedroom door with his other gun in case the wife or horny Joseph fought their way free. She was going to stop them.
The best part is how this guy is a fucking IRS tax accountant and thinks that he's some fucking Pablo Escobar with his fucking government issued gun. You fucking clown. God, fry this clown. I wish Virginia had the fucking DP.
You fucking clown. Once the plot was figured out, though, Brendan got arrested for first-degree murder, and the big butt Brazilian, Juliana Perez Malga Hayes, was arrested for second-degree murder. There she is, pre-jail, Wes.
Well, so
we're up
Mark,
to speed.
she actually got arrested first. He did not. She was in jail for a year while he was free, just cruising around thinking this has kind of worked out perfectly for me, except for I can't bang my Brazilian Nana anymore. 'cause
Not
she's
It was
really
like
small.
it was like 8 months. It was
Why
like
didn't he
it
get
was
the
like a
hell out
year
of the
for the
country?
murder, but yeah, it's like
Where's he gonna go? Brazil? Come on, he needs
Yeah.
his nanny for that.
So fast forward to this week, where Juliana,
I would have left.
not looking nearly as cute after spending 2 years in jail,
Yeah.
Let's get that side by side again.
took the stand. There's Juliana.
Oh,
That's what this guy committed double murder for. Here she is tricking him, and here she is.
Yeah, you can kind of tell though. You could kind of tell in the first pic.
21,
You can tell.
23.
Looks like she's transitioning in that picture.
21,
Yeah.
23. Well, maybe that's how she gets along
Well,
in
there's
jail.
no skin showing whatsoever.
Liana.
in the first picture.
Yeah. So she took the stand, and everyone went,
Ooh, Liana.
after everyone shrieked, she was asked questions, and she,
You look like shit, honey.
Yeah.
that can't be her. What's he thinking? And then she blamed everything on Brendan when she took the stand. She
Well,
said
obviously.
she testified against him. She said he planned it all, and then all she did was waft her big dumper around the house, getting his attention. She's just wafting that dumper around, driving him mad. And eventually, 6 months before the murders, she let him enter her Bishano. That's
Yeah.
Is that Portuguese for vagina?
That's Portuguese for vagina. And they became a couple under Christine's nose.
Bishano is a way better word than vagina, bro.
Yeah,
It's the same word. just
A
with the-
Bishano doctor?
yeah. It's pretty good.
Isn't it just vagina?
It's hotter.
vagina?
Bishano is spelled
Oh, it's
completely
B.
differently, Will.
Say it, Will. Say it.
Yeah.
Little reluctant.
Bishano?
Is Bishano the same as vagina? It doesn't even have many
Vagina
of the same
sounds
letters.
way better to me.
Say it like you like Bishano, Will. Don't stumble through it
Bishano
awkwardly.
sounds like shit. Vagina sounds awesome.
All right.
Yeah, well, they're both
You know what
pretty
the
good.
word for pussy is in Portuguese? Puseta.
You know what?
There we go, Wes.
You know what the word? You know what the word for anus is?
What?
Noose.
Noose. Yeah, tie it around me, baby.
Uh,
Tie it around me.
noose. Yeah. So she,
Hang me with it.
yeah, you know what I mean. So she pled guilty, and she was pled down to manslaughter for murder 2. She got picked up for murder 2 in like 2024. She pled guilty, got manslaughter, and then and part of that was testifying against him. Brendan's really digging in. He's pled innocent the whole way. He's on trial, pleading innocence. She was also asked to read a dozen or so jailhouse letters she wrote, which were very weird. Some professing her still unconditional love for Brendan. He must have really mowed that box, huh, and given it to her good. So some letters were to Brendan's mother saying she would take all the blame herself so Brendan could go home free to his family. But some said the opposite, like, I just can't lie anymore, Brendan. We killed them, and it's the right thing to do. Let's admit it. So you can trust her as far as you can throw her. And with that base,
Not far.
Yeah, she that was the argument in court on Brendan's behalf was,
she's not trustworthy.
She's not trustworthy. Effectively,
She flip-flops.
Well, R.I.P. to the wife. Wow, Brendan's a real piece of shit.
the wife is
I mean,
really beautiful lady too. The wife is
really,
a
they
top
should
woman.
just throw. With guys like Brendan, they should just bring back the guillotine. I think, and then just wheel him right there into the middle of Fairfax, like Fair Oaks Mall. Just chop that guy's head off.
I mean, dude, it's such an insane plot to like. All right, here's how we're going to get rid of my wife. Wait, what about divorce? No, couldn't divorce her. I want a different wife, same house, no rocking of the boat whatsoever. Let's set her up on a fetish website for rape fantasies, and then when that poor bastard
Guillotine.
comes in,
This is guillotine worthy.
We'll
Brendan
murder the
needs
both
to be
of them.
guillotined. Yeah.
what I can't figure out is
What a
how
day
they-
for Horny Joseph. RIP to him too. But he was like he thought he was having the day of his life, and then he
Right.
gets
He lived out his ultimate fantasy, honestly.
yeah.
Right.
Mark, wasn't there an update with like lingerie or some shit?
Yeah.
Like,
I get that. I get that.
okay.
So now also taking the stand was Sergeant Kenner Fortner with the Fairfax County Police Department, who we're familiar with, who had a lot to say, like the fact that within a few months of the murders, Brendan had moved all of Juliana's clothes, mainly her red lingerie, into his dead wife's closet after getting rid of all her shit. Get that out of here. He also replaced all of the photos of he and his wife with he and Juliana, like this one beside their bed.
Yeah, that's the brainwash the kid probably.
Oh, and then look at his jack-off station right there.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Bro.
The kid's mom used to be there. She's gone. Juliana's in there, like they've been together forever.
Yeah,
And he
just
hung,
erase the
Pathetic.
daughter's
This
memory.
guy is the
Yeah.
biggest piece of shit. This guy's pathetic.
and he hung Juliana's
Throw him in the
Brazilian
trash.
flag over the bed. So that was in her au pair room, nanny room. He put that over the bed. Pretty much just erased Christine and replaced her with Juliana instantly, and did whatever he possibly could to keep Juliana's culo, or cu, as the Portuguese say, within arm's reach.
She was doing something to that guy, that's for sure.
Yeah, he probably became Catholic, started watching soccer, grilled a shitload of meats outside. He was just, whatever it takes.
The your au pair shows up looking with like that red lipstick and her tits
and
popping out
lingerie.
like that. You get her the fuck out of the house.
She's 21.
You know what's
Get her
crazy?
the
That she's
fuck out of the house.
posting pictures of them together while the wife was alive, and just like putting an emoji over his face, like the wife wouldn't know
Yeah.
on her
no,
Instagram.
The poor wife, man, and the kid who now has no parents. And doing all of this, like moving the lingerie in, swapping the pictures out within, weeks. Not sure that's something a grieving husband protecting his dying raped wife would do weeks after her death, but you never know. People grieve differently, and that's up for the jury to decide.
They do. Look at Erica Kirk.
Yeah, exactly. The
I'm
detective
looking at her
also,
right now.
good point.
She's
Good
on
point.
Fox News. I got it on the.
It's like Diddy. She's like Diddy doing the dance after Biggie
Yeah.
died,
She's
dancing
getting
out there in the
exploded through stages.
Yeah, woo! That's what I'm saying. The MTV dance. Brendan's lawyer, whatever he's being paid, is not enough to do his job with a straight face to attempt to convince a group of humans with eyes and
Who's even taking this guy?
well, to convince a group of humans with eyes and ears that his client didn't do this for 21-year-old Brazilian sniz is some
everybody
feat.
knows you did it, Brendan.
Yeah. So the detective also said, he added that Brendan looked lighter on his feet after the murders and had developed new wrinkles on his cheeks from what he assumed was caused by constant smiling prior to his arrest. He grieves different, the lawyer says. Some guys want to go visit their wives' graves and be sad. My client wants his 21-year-old Brazilian girlfriend to move into his bedroom, put on some red lingerie, and sit on his face with the force of a bailing press.
Yeah. I mean,
The bailing press photo.
Drop it on me. Drop it on me.
Just pop it on him. Yeah. Come on.
Press me.
Press me, girl. Yeah. Get it done.
What'd you eat today?
I will take your. That will get rid of some of your grief. We'll do that.
So it's the
The
trial's
ass
ongoing.
press,
He's not found guilty yet, but I mean,
come on.
She already sold him up the river.
yeah. The only thing is that she's flip flopped.
The most guilty man in America.
Yeah.
Well, she's gonna get to go free, bro. She's got a
No, she gets manslaughter. She pled
But
guilty
it's
to manslaughter.
deportation. She's gonna get deportated.
Yeah,
Well, see ya, murderer.
See ya.
yeah. I mean, no
Get the
one's
fuck out.
no one's
Fuck
real.
you, Brendan.
no one feels
IRS
bad for
fucking
her.
loser.
Yeah, it's a wild one. Wild
Still
one
a
on
wild
her.
one.
Your whole life, you were a scourge on society, Brendan. Your whole life. Everything about you sucked. You were an IRS agent, then you murdered your fucking wife. You clown. Everything about you was terrible.
And he won't admit it. He won't admit it.
All right. Well, you guys want to talk about some more adultery?
I hope that makes the Netflix special.
Yeah.
Whoever's
Me too.
doing that company that hits us up every once in a while, put that clip in.
Yeah, no shit.
See you right over here.
More adultery coming at you via former senator for Arizona, Kirsten Sinema, who used to look like this, and she's hot. I mean, I got to tell you, she's got like, it's like almost like a Sydney Sweeney cuteness to her,
She's
like
senator
sluttiness. Yeah, she's definitely senator hot. She doesn't look like that anymore, but she's
Brendan
also
would
like
kill someone for her.
Hot for senator. Yeah.
she also dressed in like fun dresses and stuff and walked around. Here she is in like, high boots and stuff, a little older, but still looking
Yeah.
like you'd want to bang her.
She's a real Joe Manchin type too. She
yeah.
really made you work. She made the Democrats work for it.
She maximized those dollars. Those dollars are going to keep coming in for the votes because her votes for sale.
It is for sale. And then she got into trouble.
giving me the
She got into trouble for some, like some basically campaign finance problems. The FBI and Department of Justice are going to look into her for possible campaign finance, a probe. They decided not to. She eventually left when her term was up in 2025, not seeking re-election. She's now in the private sector working for some lobby firm with AI and all this other stuff. So, but she's back in the news because apparently she was fucking her bodyguard the whole time while she was a senator, and her bodyguard was a married man. And now
they always are.
Yeah.
He was secretly servicing her?
He was secretly servicing her.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
So, according to the Daily Mail, Heather Amell, who is the wife of former bodyguard to Kirsten Sinema, Matthew Amell, Sinema started banging her Special Forces veteran husband shortly after he was hired to her security team in 2022.
Special Forces too.
Yeah, here he is. That's Matthew.
Okay.
Yeah. And they traveled.
It's the physique. It's the
Yeah.
physique and the comedy for sure.
Every ex-Special Forces guy looks the same. Like
Great
you know,
sense of
has-
humor.
The guy can hold his
bad-
breath underwater for 13 minutes.
Right, bad
I
skin.
think he can knock her boots off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, here she is.
He can definitely fuck for hours for sure,
Yeah,
and has
forever.
techniques. Imagine the breathing.
At any temperature in the motel room. Hotel room.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or
And of
20
course,
degrees, 100 degrees, doesn't matter.
Was he
Doesn't
Secret
matter.
Service or private security?
Special Forces. I don't know. No, he was. I think private security, because he would also do like panels
Telling
with
her
her.
to
There
ring
he
the
is.
bell.
There he is
Ring
in
the
like
bell.
some like talk show or some like panel they were doing. I don't even know what they were talking about, but they were traveling together internationally, nationally.
Hey, tell him about that hike we took after the thing the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. The article says that Kirsten is. The article says Kirsten's bisexual, and at one time asked Matthew to bring ecstasy with him ahead of one of these work trips in 2023, so that she could guide him through a psychedelic experience, which means they would just fuck all night on ecstasy, which is
Respect, though.
yeah, pretty cool. And he jumped on that one. He was like, I'm gonna double pack it.
Nobody's turning that down. Dude.
No one's turning it down. Not at
You're
all.
on a work trip, and your boss is like, "Hey, do you want to do ecstasy and fuck all night?"
Yeah, no, your job's already pretty awesome being the bodyguard of her, and then she starts banging you, and you're like, okay,
Yeah. Getting paid for this.
job's even better.
That's tough. That's
Yeah.
that's a
Tough for his
trap.
wife. Yeah,
That's
It is entrapment. It is entrapment.
the wife should be more mad at her than him. Yeah.
Oh, she is. She's.
unreal.
We'll get to it. She is. She, I mean, obviously they separated in
both of them.
2024 when this all came to light. But apparently there's text messages between Sinema and Matthew about having sex missionary style with the lights on, and Sinema said that was boring. And I wanted to ask you guys just real quick how you feel about missionary with all the lights on. Just
hate
full
it.
blast lit
Full
room.
blast lights. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like missionary is more of a candlelight type. It's more of an
TV
intimate
light.
position.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like when you go full lights
turn the
on, I
TV
feel
off.
you're doing more athletic stuff. You're doing more moves.
See, I'd rather go full light than full dark, honestly.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I
All-
mean,
all light all the time.
look, the thing about it is you're having sex.
Right.
I can say that Will and I are, if we're having sex, we're sneaking that sex.
Well, yeah, it's
so
definitely
the
dark.
The lights
Oh,
are
it's
off.
def-
Yes.
It's dark and like under the covers.
So when your child walks in, you can pretend you weren't having sex. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is right now. And it's always like that side position where we're just cuddling.
Right.
She was
Right.
choking.
Don't jump on the bed. Don't jump on daddy's lap.
Then you're sleeping nude, and they come in to snuggle you. God damn it!
Yeah.
You got to take your boner tracker off.
Yeah,
So
dude.
gotta take a boat trip. So in addition, they were
Said
traveling.
one again in the morning.
Kirsten was using some of her campaign money for massages and all kinds of stuff. Who knows what kind of benefits Matthew was getting out of that money?
All of
But
them.
they went to the U2 concert at the Sphere in Vegas. They went to Green Day in Washington. They went to Taylor Swift in Miami. And they went to Saudi Arabia, and she would request that he take his wedding ring off so it didn't look like she was putting her hands on a married man when they were out at these concerts. Like they were just going
up.
full out. Didn't give a fuck.
Damn, he must have known he was in too deep though. You gotta like first one where she's like ecstasy all night and you're like, I can't say no. That's maybe explainable. Once you start taking the ring off and go into the sphere, that's where it dropped. You were way over the line, bro.
Dude, how do you think she felt when the Coldplay couple dropped?
Scared. Like that could have been me. Yeah.
Scared, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently this was all found out when Cinema sent a message to Matthew after he came back in 2024 to North Carolina, and it said, "I miss you. Putting my hand on your heart. I'll see you soon." And then Heather responded, "Are you having an affair with my husband? You took a married man away from his family." She just called her out right there. And Heather,
fair by the wife. Fair.
Yeah. So now she's suing Kirsten
Good.
for $75,000 of because she's emotionally devastated, financially strained, and forced to pursue divorce proceedings as a result of Kirsten's ecstasy fueled sex requests. And
she should win that.
Yeah.
Pay that up. Yeah.
yeah, it's some law that North Carolina now has that you can do that, and she's taking advantage of it.
Yeah. North Carolina definitely has that law, and she's gonna win.
Yeah. So
Yeah, because that's bullshit. That's a home wrecker right there.
Yeah.
home wrecker. Yeah. So that's what's going on with former bisexual ecstasy.
Wait, you said on your platform you were gonna fix homes.
Yeah, she wrecked.
No, she sucks, man. She sucks.
She does. I mean, like when you talk about, she's one of those people that like she tried to play that I'm in the
independent.
middle thing.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle thing, but she's not really. She wasn't like she was in the middle to collect
No,
checks.
Special forces.
I mean, that
guy
was
in
it.
the middle.
Yeah, she went to the middle eventually.
Of the cinema.
Yeah.
I think that some of those people may be doing it for reasons not her. You know, definitely not Kirsten Cinema. Kirsten Cinema, or however the fuck you say it.
Christ.
Okay, Kristen. Moving on. Wes, is that it on the cinema?
That's it.
Okay, here we go. Before we get to the metaverse, some big news, and then Pat's going to finish this up on Venezuela at the end too. But first, I'm dressed like Lane Kiffin because LSU has the highest graded portal transfer class, 69 points. Pretty
Move
good.
it up an inch.
Yeah,
That's a lot higher than the second highest.
Hell yeah.
yeah, pretty good.
You know who's
Lane.
number 12, Will?
Virginia Tech Hokies.
Virginia Tech's number 12 in the transfer and top 20 in the incoming class. Moving up. Number 1 in the ACC for transfer portal. There's no one in the ACC ahead of them.
That's insane.
That's amazing.
Considering
James
where
Franklin,
it is.
baby.
That's
James, that's James Franklin style.
Good
He's
for
chopping
us.
wood. He's
Good
under
for
the
LSU, good
radar.
for Virginia Tech. I'm very excited.
Lane Kiffin is doing 69s at the top of the list, his
Yeah.
style. And then it's just, I mean, I'm excited for football.
Hey,
to come
good for
back
us.
next year. Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, it's still here, but it's kind of, unless you're one of the few teams left, it's not really here anymore. Okay. Big news.
You think Miami has a chance in hell?
Yeah, they do.
I mean,
I feel like Miami. I think Miami is a sneaky team against Indiana. They're better off than the last two teams that got shit smeared, but I don't think they're
Couple
gonna win.
interceptions. I mean, if you look at Mendoza's numbers against great teams before the Ohio State game, like he wasn't putting huge numbers in front of great teams.
We've
If Miami
seen
gets a
major
couple picks-
He
upsets.
doesn't pass too much because they have such a good run game.
We've seen
though, too.
major upsets, but what's the line? It's got to be like a 10-point favorite for Indiana.
Indiana's looking strong. I would say Signetti, and then he's got the Mark Cuban money. I would say watch out for Indiana.
What's the line?
Signetti with the Cuban money. That's a
8.5.
solid combo.
8.5. Okay.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Vegas
I would bet
fears
on Indiana.
Miami. Right.
Personally, I'd bet on Indiana. But yeah, Miami does have some great pass rush, so we'll see.
They do.
Okay, but big news to end the week. Pat's going to finish up, like I said, on Venezuela. But first, Trump is mixing it up with everybody, getting some scuffles with Minnesota over threatening the Insurrection Act, which is a real mindfuck for everybody, all things considered, right? And then he also got the Nobel Peace Prize gifted to him by Maria Machado
She did it.
on Thursday. That's right. And presumably in exchange for finally being legally elected the president of Venezuela, you'd think.
That is I'm waffling between the most cowardice move of all time by her and then also the most peaceful move of all time to maintain the peace, which is what a Nobel Peace Prize winner would do.
Peace Prize. There you go.
It's
Yeah,
like
she knows that
she knows how to maintain the peace.
he wants it way worse than her.
Yeah.
So let him have it. That's what she's thinking. And
Yeah.
of course, she gets to be president, hopefully, out of that. We'll see. She was the one who was elected after all. And on to the biggest news of the week on the internet. It's the end of an era. Okay, as the Wall Street Journal is reporting that Meta is laying off 1,500 employees, about 10% of the company, specifically the Reality Labs team that runs the metaverse. Okay.
Forgot that existed.
Metaverse, yes. No, it still existed until now, and now it has basically been shut down. Very sad.
Wasn't it just a bunch of nerds getting married at first, and then just all guys sexually assaulting women avatars?
Yeah, and then like probably
let me see it.
I don't know how many users they had total.
It was like the night at the Roxbury where the two guys are just like dancing the girl between them.
Yeah, and then there's some decent games on the Oculus or whatever it's called, but and I don't even think that has to do with the metaverse. The metaverse is just that big open space where people, like
it turned into like 10,000 pervs.
Yeah, exactly. And so then they have like 1,500 employees serving these 10,000 pervs, and it didn't work out. Okay, and so it's very sad. The metaverse, RIP, no longer a thing.
Is that because AI? Because these guys would rather talk to their AI girlfriends instead of their real pretend girlfriends in the metaverse.
Wes, you're 100% right, actually, and I actually don't feel bad for the Reality Labs employees of the metaverse who got canned, because according to AV magazine, automated factories like BMW, Pepsi, and tons of other industry giants are actually like foaming, like chomping at the bit to get these Reality Labs employees, because that's what they need. And so basically Zuckerberg,
they're talented guys. They had no clients.
He pumped 70 billion into the metaverse, into this Reality Labs over the course of like 5 years, from 2021 to 2026, and basically just paid them 70 billion to train to now automate other factories for other big companies, and that's on top of buying the original Oculus for 2 billion from Palmer Luckey, who now runs the defense tech giant Anduril, worth $30.5 billion.
Matt Gates' brother-in-law.
Yeah, well, he knows how to make a lot of tech, because he's making a shitload of money doing it, a lot more than losing 70 billion. Ed. So it's a big swing in his favor on that one transaction. But don't feel too bad for the second richest man on earth either, Mark Zuckerberg. He's spending all of that 72 billion that he spent on the metaverse total, and he's spending that every single year now on, like Wes guessed, AI. Wearable tech, like the AI Ray-Bans that have sold more than 2 million units so far. And Wes, that is right, because people want to talk to their AI girlfriend more than their metaverse girlfriend.
Well, the AI girlfriend is daddy, and then in the metaverse, all of the women left. So the only women in the metaverse were guys dressed up as women to take one for the team. Mm-hmm. And it was just a bunch of guys that did the clear see-through pants hack, and so you saw a bunch of like sheer penises poking through sheer pants, and then like two chicks that were actually dudes.
What's that hack, Mark? What's the hack you're talking about?
The sheer pants patch, the sheer pants mod.
Yeah, it's a patch. It's a mod.
It's a mod. Yeah, the sheer pants mod was what really got all the women out.
What is it?
It's the metaverse. Your outfit is very thin pants with no underwear, and they're see-through.
Okay. Yeah. Usually like a basketball short.
Yeah.
Of some type.
Like a translucent basketball short pants. So it was a bunch of guys walking around humping chicks with sheer pants, and then they were out. Yeah.
Okay.
So I hear.
So that's the metaverse.
So
that's the metaverse. That's how it works. Okay, but it's RIP. It's gone. Taking it to the internet for the commenters on this one. Borrowed Meme says, "Didn't we tell him it sucked and we didn't want it?" Yeah. Everybody did.
4,000 likes.
Yeah. And then some potential pedophile says, "Buying Roblox would have been cheaper and actually effective." So true, would have made a lot more money, a lot more pedos. And then Benji Venja Lokasana says, "Another megalomaniac product by an incel tech bro that no one asked for." So Benji, like, just did an unfunny version of Borrowed Memes. Maybe put the phone down, Benji.
This was also Benji on Instagram, owned by Zuckerberg.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
On Zuck's app.
Benji's spending his normal 4 hours a day on Instagram.
Benji scrolls incessantly. Yeah. So that's the comments on that. R.I.P. to the metaverse. End of an era. Pour one out.
Bummer.
Forgot it was there. Never knew
Bummer.
her.
Most people did, Mark.
Yeah.
Bummer.
That's why it's gone.
All right, guys, real quick. That oil, remember the oil that we got from Venezuela? We got it.
Machado's oil now, I guess.
It's Machado's oil now, buddy. Well, look, the first sale took place, okay, as Trump said, right? We're gonna get down there. We're gonna get the president. We're gonna take the oil fields. We're gonna get the oil. There's about, I guess, $500 million worth of oil profits. It was pretty cool, right? 50 million barrels, maybe that's what it was, something like that. I'm not sure about oil prices. I know it was 500 million. Anyway, there's a lot of dollars. That's
80
pretty
a
sweet.
barrel.
Pretty sweet. That'll be coming our way. Except for some reason, it's really weird. President Trump set up a bank account in Qatar, and that's where the money went. It went to this Qatari bank account.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought we were taking money from the Saudis.
No. You don't understand the oil game. You don't understand the oil game. Look,
You don't understand
you-
the oil
you
Like an
business.
pay
offshore
tribute.
account.
It's an
You
offshore
pay
account.
tribute to OPEC. If you're about to
Why
take
can't we have an
over-
offshore account in the Caribbean? Why do we have to put it so close to the other oil magnate?
I
Look,
don't know.
'cause
It's
when
not like
you-
they have a
when you're
relationship
doing-
or anything.
when you're doing
Qatar and
oil,
Saudis? Yeah, they do, right?
when you're
Yeah.
doing
Or us in
oil,
Qatar. Trump and Qatar.
yeah,
They just gave him a
Qatar,
plane, remember?
Saudis,
Yeah, we do.
They gave him a plane worth about $500 million.
But I thought we were,
Yeah.
I thought we were pushing them out. We were going to be the top oil guys.
No,
Well, we
boys.
Why are we giving them
No.
more oil money?
Look. We eventually, once we have full rigs running in Venezuela, then we will be the top oil dogs. But for now, we got to pay our dues to OPEC. Okay,
I don't want
Yeah.
that
we're coming.
anywhere
We're
near
coming
Qatar.
in. We're coming. Look, we want to be with the big boys. We're run with the big dogs in the oil world. Look, the Middle East runs the oil. You don't kid yourself. Like it's not like we don't got to work with Saudi Arabia, Qatar, UAE, and everybody else. If we're
I thought
gonna
we
be
didn't
trying
have to
take
work
over
with
the
them
oil
anymore.
market. No, you don't got enough.
Scott
on that.
Bessent said the Treasury's role will be making sure the funds get to the proper place. Adding, "We're bankers. We don't direct where the funds go. Leave that to the president of the United States." Look, here's the reason.
I'm getting a call. Sorry.
Here's the reason that Trump gave for the money to not come into our country was that I don't know if you know about the Venezuelan oil business. I did like a deep dive on it recently. Effectively, every company invested a huge, massive amount of money, and then Maduro pretty much let it be looted, right? So like they just couldn't get
So
it
they're all
together.
nervous about it. Yeah.
So all the
Exxon
money
and them, they did it twice. The most recent one was like 2007, and they were starting operations, and then like they got like the taken over.
right?
yeah.
They consider it uninvestable, and
For now,
the bondholders from the oil companies claim that Venezuela owes them $170 billion. So Trump's justification was, if we put it in Qatar, no one will be able to come after it. I don't know, man. It smells like shit to me in a big fat
Well,
way.
that and also he's definitely greasing the wheels for OPEC. I mean,
Oh,
look,
it's G in the dubs.
you are going to try to be strong arming OPEC. You're going to need to make good friends.
that's
with
the
Saudis,
worst
the
outcome.
Qataris, and
I
the-
feel like
and
we
the
should
UAE.
steal it for ourselves and then give some of it, a lot of it, back to Venezuela, but none of it to
Yeah,
Qatar
even
and Saudi
CNN is saying it's to speed money to get it back to Venezuela.
Yeah, Venezuela and then us,
It's just weird, man. It's just weird.
not Qatar. No,
In other news, Virginia
Well, yeah,
Tech
but they're
paid,
big players.
Virginia
Well,
Tech
fuck them. We're going to be bigger
Technicality.
players.
paid JMU $800,000 to drop a game because they were afraid, and that's the show.
Ho 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 ho!
And
ho.
that's the show.
We're going to be better than you in 2027. You might have us next
And
year.
that's the show.
2026,
Have a
yes.
great fucking day.
The cream of the crop!